So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video I'll show you how you can post daily on your WordPress account using Pabbly Connect in Google Gemini. So to do this, open the workflow builder of Pabbly Connect if you are an existing user like me. But if you are a new user, open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect in your browser and open the landing page of Pabbly Connect. You're going to see the option of this sign up for free, so click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore Pabbly Connect. Then log in inside Pabbly Connect, open your workflow builder and follow me. So this is the most important window of our automation because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, we have to click on this add trigger button. For the trigger application, we have to select it as schedule by Pabbly. So schedule by Pabbly is a feature by Pabbly which helps you to schedule your workflow. So we want to schedule this workflow for every day. That's the reason that for the trigger we have selected it as schedule by Pabbly. For the event, we have to select it as schedule workflow and click on this connect. Now it is saying how often do you want to run your workflow. So I'm just going to select it as every day. And now for the time, I'm just going to select the time as 12 p.m. You can select any another of your choice and click on this save. Once you click on this save, yes, you can see it is saying scheduler step updated successfully. So this means that we have successfully scheduled this workflow for every day 12 p.m. Now what I want is I'm just going to generate the WordPress post using Google Gemini and then we're going to post it on our WordPress. So to do this, I'm just going to use Google Gemini. So click on this add new action step. For the action application, search for Google Gemini and select Google AI Studio, which is Gemini. For the event, you have to select it as generate content and click on this connect. Now if you've already created a connection between Google Gemini and Pabbly Connect, then click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for the API key. So to get this API key, open your Google AI Studio. Once you open your Google AI Studio, from the left end of the site you have to go to this get API key section, and then you have to click on this create API key button. Enter your key name, select the project and click on this create key button. Your key will be created, so copy the key and paste it right over here in this API key section. After pasting this, click on this save and your Google AI Studio, which is Gemini, will be connected with Pabbly Connect like this. Now for the text, you have to enter the prompt using which you have to generate the post, which is WordPress post. So what I want is I want to generate the blog content. So first we're just going to generate the blog title and then we're going to move on further and generate the blog content. Alright, so to generate the title, I'm just going to enter the text right over here, which is generate a clean professional blog title for a digital marketing agency, and over here I've mentioned everything I want related to the title in my prompt. Now for the model, I'm just going to select it as Gemini 2.5 Flash. For the method, I'm just going to select it as generate content and click on this save and send test request. Once I'm going to click on this save and send test request, Google Gemini is going to generate me the post title. So we just have to wait for a few seconds and it has successfully generated me the post title. Now we want to generate the post content using the same title. So let's close this, and in order to generate the content also we're going to use Google Gemini. So left click on this Google Gemini and click on this close step. The step is closed, so open this and now you just have to change the prompt and enter the prompt to generate the content. The rest everything will be saved, and in this prompt mention the title which Google Gemini generated previously, so that related to this title only it can generate the blog content. So if you enter title right over here you have to enter the title which Google Gemini generated. So simply enter the title, but you're not going to enter the title manually by typing it like this or by copy pasting it, but instead you're going to map it. So you must be wondering what is this mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm just going to map this title from the response of Google Gemini like this, and after mapping this title, once again I'm going to click on this save and send test request. I close the step and only change the prompt and map the title which Google Gemini generated previously. Rest everything will be same. The models, the methods, the API key, the connection, everything is same. That's the reason why we clicked on the close step button. And now you can see that it has successfully generated me the blog content right over here. Now I'm just going to upload this blog on my WordPress. For that, I'm going to click on this add new action step. For the action application, I'm going to search for WordPress and select it. For the event, content. I'm going to select it as create a post and click on this connect. Once again, if you have already created a connection between WordPress and Pabbly Connect, click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection. Now it is asking me for the WordPress username, WordPress password, and then the base URL. So first of all, enter the credentials of your WordPress account right over here. So I'm just going to enter the username and password of my own WordPress account right over here. And after entering this, for the base URL, what we're going to do is you have to open your WordPress account and copy the whole URL right from here and paste it. So over here, the base URL includes https:// but in the help text it has clearly mentioned that exclude /vp admin/. So just exclude this and just keep the base URL and click on this button which says save. And once we click on this save, our WordPress account will be connected with Pabbly Connect. So as you can see that it is successfully connected right over here. And now after creating this connection, we have to select the post type as post right over here. For the title, map the title with Gemini generated. Same goes for the content, map the content with Gemini generated. After doing this, it is going to ask you for many details. So only enter the details which are required, like this status, keep it as published, or if you wish, you can definitely keep it as draft. First review it in your WordPress account and then you can post it. And if you wish, you can definitely publish it, schedule it for the future, keep it private, pending, depending upon your own choice. I'm just going to keep it as published. Let's move on further. It is saying featured media ID. So it has already selected the image, but I don't want to add any image on this WordPress post. So switch on this mapping button and delete this featured media ID. Further, if you wish to add any images, you can use Google Gemini to generate the image too, and you can add the image also right over here. I'm just going to keep it as blank. For the rest of the settings, I'm just going to select the author ID and move on further and click on this save and send test request. If you wish, you can definitely change the rest of the setting. It totally depends upon you how you want it. Now you can see we have received the positive response that we have successfully posted this on our WordPress. So let's open our WordPress from the left end of the site. Let's go on this all post section and you're going to see this is the post which we posted right now. So let's click on this view and we're going to view this post. You're going to see over here is the same title which Google Gemini generated, and we're going to also see that this is the same content which Google Gemini generated. Not only for once, but now every day this workflow is going to run. Then automatically Google Gemini is going to generate the post title, post content, and it will be posted on my WordPress account. And all of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send test request. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. For the reference, I'll add the workflow URL of my workflow in the description box below. You can check out my workflow. You can also use my prompt and create this for your own WordPress site. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.